guys, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do a few of the steps in my lightweight drawstring cowl. So the first step that might be a little challenging is the drawstring enclosure, because we won't be knitting it folded over, we're actually going to be purling. So I'm going to show you how that's done. So we're at the point where we need to fold our knitting and create the drawstring enclosure. I've already done a few here. This is how we do it. So we're going to be folding it inside like this. And to do it purlwise, we're going to have the yarn in front. We're going to go over here and we're just going to, instead of this way, which you may have done before, where we go here first and then we gather the stitch over here. Again, yarn in front, we're going to start on this side and we're going to go, I'm going to get my yarn lifted, but we're going to go through it like this and then purlwise on this side. Pull them both off. So here, I'll show you again. We're going to get that yarn on this side first. It can be kind of hard, so I pick it up like that. And that's how we make it a purled enclosure. Next, we need to start threading our drawstring through it. So once we have a few purled here, we will start doing that. Over here, we're just going to put it through. Pull it through. And then continue purling the enclosure. You'll keep doing that until you get to the first hole for the drawstring, which is right here, and that's where this end is going to go. So just keep closing it up. As we reach the second hole over here for the drawstring, we want to grab the other end and thread it through that one. And then as we go, we just want to make sure that we are sewing the drawstring or stitching the drawstring in there like that. And that is how we knit the drawstring in the enclosure. All right, so at the end here, after we've binded off knitwise and we're down to the last stitch, before cutting the yarn, we need to make sure we leave a long enough string to wrap around the knitted piece about 3 times. So we want a nice long yarn because we're going to be using that to sew this inward. So after we've cut the yarn, we're going to close up the round, you know, like usual. So after we do that, I will show you how we're going to sew this on the inside. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to sew the bind off edge inward to this purl row that we did, which on the inside I have marked here with my stitch marker is right here, because this is all of our stock in it. But here's where we did that purl row. So I'm going to take, I've marked my first stitch of the row. So actually first I'm going to be doing I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take my long tail and go right through here. Yes, the long yarn can be tricky to work with. It likes to get all knotted up. I apologize, but it's going to look amazing. So then we're going to go through that first bind off stitch. And you want to do this kind of loosely so it's not all extra tight. You want it to be nice and loose when you're wearing it. So then the next one we're going to do is, we did this one, now we're going to go right here. See how awesome that's going to look? So keep it fairly loosely. You don't want to just sit there and cinch it up all tight. Try to check it and make sure it's loose as you're going around. So here, I'll do one more with you. All right, so go ahead and just keep going and I'll meet you back when we are finished. Okay, so after you're done with that last one, then I like to weave in the yarn a little bit and then tuck it inside the closing so it's completely hidden. And then you will have yourself a really cool new cowl.